intercepted a rather urgent call from Star Labs. This seems different from the usual nighttime disturbance.
They have a lot of unstable materials in that building. I'll go take a look.
I repeat, we need help. Regulators have occupied Star Labs.
Don't mind if I do.
Can anyone hear me?
Belfry, I'm outside Star Labs. The whole building is in lockdown. They might be doing maintenance.
Maybe that's how they got in there. There might still be an opening.
Belfry, I made it into Star Labs. I'll keep you posted on what I find.
Get a move on. Those scientists are in a lot of trouble.
These servers are a gold mine.
I just wish we had more time in here.
Security's still up and running.
The regulators hacked into the system. It'll target anyone who doesn't look like them. That means you.
They're stealing a lot of data from the servers. Gotcha.
It really seemed like there was something.
Cooling vents. That'll do the trick.
Do you really need to keep pacing around like that? It's making me nervous.
There's the security room. I could use it to find out who their client is.
Security cams?
Why? This place is...
We all got it down. Watch me here.
Surprise! Freeze is here. Looks like he's the one who hired the regulators.
Not cool. Whatever they're after, do not let them have it.
Research laboratories. Please check in before proceeding further into the facility. Visitors must display their badges at all times. Failure to do so will result in detainment.
Don't get better than bonus. That's all I'm saying.
definitely came through here. At least he made himself easy to track. There's cryogel everywhere. His suit must have sprung a leak.
Hey nerds, check out my new toy. Introducing Homie Pigeon and the marvelous Pew Pew. With these drones, we usher in a new generation of remote-controlled pain.
With Freeze, a trail going cold is a good thing. Better follow it. Lights out for you.
You know what's going on now?
This place didn't stand a chance against Freeze's suit. What was that? Now to find Freeze.
You should find the scientist somewhere above that room.
Be sure to grab anything related to the asset that Sigma team is securing. Of course! We didn't come here to steal crap!
Gotcha.
This is Star Labs, not some rinky-dink pawn shop.
Sure, but it's a door. It's not rocket science. I should know. I majored in aerospace engineering.
Yeah, and you graduated with a C average, so shut up and let me work.
Energy research lab, but not a scientist in sight.
I knew one of his protégés would come eventually.
Bad news, Freeze. Your goons won't be getting that Star Labs data they were after.
Whatever my associates are after is their business. I have what I came for.
What is this about then? What could be worth killing all these people for?
My time is valuable. I will not waste any more of it talking to you!
system compromised. Please vacate the area.
We're running out of air! Help us! Use the railgun!
Gotta take out the regulators first. Then I can free those scientists. The lab's still shut. There has to be a way through. Might be able... That thing should have enough power to blow the door open. Bring it on! Better luck next time!
Are we just gonna let them beat us on?
Get on!
Energy coils charged.
Not today, bad guy.
You think you're getting a breeze? You're in for a shock! This is as far as you get. What are you doing here? Gotta
Keep it up!
I bet they missed you at Blackgate.
Warning. Safety parameters compromised.
That's the idea.
It was Batman, right? We spoke earlier? Thank God you came when you did.
We got your call.
He took all of our cryogel. It's enough to drain the thermal energy from Gotham 3 times over.
And freeze the whole city. Let us worry about Freeze. Just stay here until the GCPD arrives and tell them what happened.
I will. Again, thank you.
We need to find that cryogel. And take down Freeze. He killed that scientist. Just to spite us. And then, he got away!
He said it was Batman's fault. Bruce promised him a cure for his condition.
And in return, he was just supposed to behave. But I guess with Bruce gone, he's back in the game. What have you got, Tim?
Judging from the list of stolen items, I'd say he's looking to upgrade his exosuit. And that's just for starters.
He also downloaded local weather balloon data for the past 10 years.
Let's go back out there and stop Freeze before he kills anyone else. Yes!
Easy, Tiger. We'll get him. Maybe that's enough practice for today.
I've set the Bat computer to monitor the city for high concentrations of cryogel.
Meanwhile, we should keep tabs on anyone working for Freeze, which should be easy since he decks out all of his lackeys with cryoguns.
probably inside. Time to find out what they're after. Can't let them spot me. Another lab. Wonder what Freeze is up to.
So they built Freeze's machine in here.
Lights out. I hear banging. Is someone alive in there? A scientist. Looks like they killed him. Why was he trying to get to this console? Bring it on! Whatever was in this lab must have been pretty important. The ID card on this body says Dr. Theodore Upshot, head of cryogenic research. Dr. Upshot hid some kind of failsafe in his office. Might be worth a look.
Victor did what he did, despite the dangers. I can say that I only enabled him, but I also absolutely enabled him. That's guilt right there. The machine we built is unstable, untested. Of course, I insisted on a failsafe. A disruptor for the likely event that Victor uses the machine to play God. The disruptor made Victor mad. He asked if I had lost faith. I hid the thing instead of destroying it because I fear him. Almost as much as I fear the potential of what we've created. If you're listening to this, please, forgive me.
Another scientist dead. What are you playing at, Freeze? Bet that failsafe is still here somewhere. Hidden floor compartment? Belfry. Looks like the scientist who built Freeze's machine also built a disruptor. Think this might be what we need to take him down. I'm bringing it in.
Good work. We'll wait for you back at the Belfry.
Got about a dozen people frozen here. Need paramedics ASAP.
All units, shootout in progress at Elliott Center.
Multiple accidents. Too many. We can't respond to them all.
Is there something in the weather report about an ice age?
Be advised, extreme weather event in progress.
Temperatures have fallen 60 degrees in just minutes. An extreme cold front?
Weather doesn't do that. Not without some help.
Freeze. Freeze can make weather now?
Freeze can make weather now.
The storm is localized around Elliott Center. We need to get there now. Belfry, Elliott Center's encased in ice. Whatever's causing this is localized at the top. Definitely Freeze's handiwork. I'm going to get closer.
All units to Elliott Center. Air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on upper floors. Air support, can you do a fly around?
On it!
GCPD can't do this on their own.
That's definitely what you're there for.
Drop your weapons or we will open fire. Returning fire.
All clear for now. The storm is getting worse. I recommend you find a way inside Elliott Center quickly.
The GCPD chopper made that part easy.
The GCPD is pulling back the helicopter due to the severity of the storm.
Copy that, Belfry. It's up to us now. Belfry! What was that?
The weight of the ice may be making the building unstable.
Copy that. Gotta get to that weather machine.
Hurry.
If anyone asks, I meant to do that. Tours were still going on when Freeze came through.
There was nothing they could do to stop him.
I hear someone up ahead.
Try to take them out quietly.
Why can't we go up there and help Freeze with his machines?
You know how cold it is up there, right? You want to die of exposure? Be my guest. Take it out if you want, I don't care.
Relax, I'm just a regular everyday hero. Not the safest time to take the elevator.
Well, you could take the stairs.
These cables on the floor. Guaranteed they lead to freeze. Belfry, status.
Countless dead, and the temperature's still falling.
We need to stop this, now. Almost there. I see the weather machine, ready with the disruptor.
Be careful, that machine is siphoning a lot of power.
Field disruptor's in place. It's charging.
Get away from my storm engine!
Is that what you're calling it? You don't want to be on this roof when the disruptor goes off, trust me.
Irrelevant! I already have what I need! A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it!
We'll see about that.
There is nowhere to run! Batman promised my cure. He was not wise to break that promise.
Batman's gone, but he wanted to help you.
I found another way. One that demands chaos before the cure.
The disruptor pulse will overload everything, including your suit.
You dare goad me!
I'm trying to warn you.
Gotham must suffer! Behold! A Gotham without its Batman! I am more powerful than you've ever imagined. You see my power.
The field disruptor is nearly charged. I'm afraid there isn't much time until the pulse triggers.
Behold! Gotham without Batman! A disaster. A lost cause. The cold will crush you. An ice age is upon us.
you listen?
System overload. Cryogel cycling offline. Hard reset required.
You're lucky this thing was built with a failsafe. Brace yourself.
System reset successful. Cryogel cycling online.
Freeze! Can you hear me?
You should have let me die. It would have been so much easier for you.
The weather machine is offline and the storm is clearing.
He said I should have let him die. But it sounded like a threat.
Victor always had the potential to bring disaster to Gotham. Until tonight, a kernel of humanity stopped him.
And now, we are that humanity. Freeze might be in prison, but his cryo-weapons are still wreaking havoc on the streets.
It will take more than that for the regulators to relinquish such impressive technology.
We need to take out whatever supply they have left, but we have to find out where they're stored first.
Time for a chat with your regulator friends, then?
You read my mind.
Does it always take this long?
Where do you store your cryoguns?
Okay, I'll tell you where they are.
Thanks. Left yourself wide open.
Be vigilant in there, bad girl.
I'll check it out. I swear, need a vacation. You're gonna tear it up. What was that?
If Freeze has us go to the roof, then he's in prison right now.
Bring it on!
Batgirl, we are getting reports of multiple robberies, all orchestrated by the regulators.
Bunch of robberies all in one night. They must be planning something. Send me the locations, Belfry. I'll take care of it.
Units needed by Gardner and Park. We have a 10:30. There's a robbery in progress.
Okay, let's do this. Saw that opening a mile away. The regulators are planning something big. Freeze's weather machine was bad enough. We can't have that again.
Perhaps Mr. Freeze might know what his old associates are up to.
Assault in progress at Blackgate Prison. It's the regulators. They're trying to get Freeze out. We need all available units. I repeat, we need...
We don't have much time. Take the drone. It'll get you to the prison faster.
The regulators have breached the prison's perimeters and are making their way to Freeze's cell. The guards are completely outnumbered.
We're running out of time. The cavalry has arrived. They made quick work of the guards. Belfry, status on Freeze.
Still in his cell, but the regulators are closing in on his position.
Gotta move.
Who's there? Did you see that shot? That guard was about to kill me. Then Thanos froze his hand. Yeah, I saw it. I totally pulled a freeze. You mess with me, you can...
Stop it! Piece of junk! Cheap shot!
I need to get to Freeze's cell. Can you open the door?
I don't think so. They said the scanner won't work without his prints.
Even if I wasn't stuck like this, I wouldn't help you.
Time for plan B, then. If I can find something the guard touched, I could reconstruct his handprint. But how do I know where he went? That boot print corresponds to a Blackgate uniform. If I isolate it, I can see where it leads. Belfry, I've located 2 survivors. One of them's trapped in ice and is gonna need some help.
Understood. I'll let Montoya know where to find them.
That works.
Finally, some entertainment.
Got a partial print. Perfect. That should do it. way too much. That can't be good. The regulators aren't playing around. Belfry, Freeze is gone. There's a lot of medical equipment here.
He must still be recovering from your encounter at Elliott Center. You might still be able to catch him.
On it. Mech? What mech?
We need backup in the courtyard. Repeat, we need backup. Freeze is...
To the courtyard, then.
Weren't you just there?
What the hell is that?
I told you before. Letting me die would have been easier. Now, nothing can stop what's coming. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do. You cannot hope to defeat me. I will not be defeated. I have mastered the elements. A minor setback. This is just a taste of what I will do to the city.
Freeze, stop! We can help you.
I will be your aid. Revenge is best served ice cold. My creation. Nothing can save me. You've interfered enough!
ASAP.
That will change nothing. Soon, nowhere will be safe. Your pesky tricks will not stop my machine. This is far from over. Join Batman in the dark. I will make hell itself freeze over! Your story ends here! Stronger than I thought! No! My machine! Impossible! What hope do you have against the elements?
It's over, Freeze. You're out of lackeys, money, cryogel, everything.
This was meant to be my greatest creation.
You fly too close to the sun, and you'll get burnt.
I would rather die knowing what I am than live in a lie.
That would be your cue to leave. The Bat Drone is on approach to pick you up.
Put me back in my cell if you must.